So if this makes it to YouTube, we're going to be playing King of the Castle for an hour, a new game that has, well, it's really entirely focused around being a party game or Twitch integration. The streamer slash owner of the game is a monarch, and then people from his chat or whoever you're playing the game with on their phones, if you're doing it in real life, they become councillors of the regions you own or provinces, and they're colluding to try and kill you to take your throne. And the king wins if your heir takes over, I believe. I'm not sure how much more we've got to go through to set this all up. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. It's right at the top of the stream as well, so there's barely anyone here yet. So let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. Okay, we want to play on Twitch. Stream on Twitch and your viewers can join your game simply by typing into chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Okay. So I wish to play on Twitch. I've already connected. Our Twitch extension shows players their region, wealth, scheme and more. Install it by going... I'm not going to be doing that, but if you want to do it, there it goes. Choose 3 regions. Okay. Honourable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. Let's take them. Let's take the spooky vampires. The barons are brash rural lords famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! The grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honour, etiquette and the 9th god. The partitions are wealthy seafaring merchants, they're pirates, noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation and ornate masks. Hello Jazz. Let's go for the pirates. Join the game. Your nobles may now join via Twitch chat with the !join followed by pronoun. E.g. join she. Players can join mid-game and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. Well, Rydell got in instantly. Is it randomizing which party you're joining? Or are you picking? No, it must be randomizing, right? Alright, people are getting in. Can we get one more person just so it's even for the first game? It seems to be. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll give it like one more minute, just as people come in. If someone comes in the next 30 seconds and asks for an exclamation, give them none and just say, type ! Join. Oh, the dog moved. Just before we start the game, I can put myself in front of the microphone. There we go, that's better. A pirate's life for me. Oh, you have to, just ! join doesn't seem to work. You have to do your preferred pronoun because of how the game will refer to you. It seems. Actually, no, it put armoured in. I guess maybe it defaults to they, them if you don't put one. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is what it is. Okay. Well, the Chiefs of the North have a 1-person advantage, but that's okay. If games are short, we'll end up playing more than the one. 5, 4. Oh, Blight got in under the wire. 3, 2, 1. I'm beginning the game. Although it said you can join in progress, though, right? So. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. Your first reign will be likely to end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Keep on an eye on the region's schemes. If they pass all of their stages, they'll win the game. Okay. Be careful of the region's defined stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel against you. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get certain stats, okay, which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you, for your region's scheme, to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom. If your defined stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. I only understood like 25% of that, so carry on. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Where are they? Oh, Path to Victory, Coronation or Council Introduction. Path to Victory. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful but not necessary. Is that true? Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you and before you lose all authority or treasury or stability. This is your monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories but not all. These are the kingdom's stats. If any of them are at 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Okay, so authority, treasury, stability. These are the region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. I don't see the... Oh, there they are. Trade, farming, military, faith, defiance. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. Okay. But it's risky if military is low. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. No, yeah, I can. The first few years of your reign are the most difficult. Okay, the noble of councils will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put you in their puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! Those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. To defeat their schemes, secure an heir. Okay. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay, so here's where I pick my goal. I'll go with farming. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? Over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. The vampires like doing that. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss your ambition progress. Who were you? Hello, Mixer. Hello, Sly Thief. Anyone who just got in late, you can still join the game by... Oh yeah, it tells you there. So these are all just the tutorials, basically. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. They hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the wealthy coast. I see. I will be introducing myself to the Chief of the North. Chief Falinar? I feel like we should be in the opposite roles. Good luck in the days ahead, you'll be dealing with us a lot. Introduce yourself to the Council of the East. Rydog! Over here looking like Doomfist without the fist. Lord Patrician the Don Tombury? How did you get such a unique name? Oh wait, no, it's added that part. I see. So they're the bosses. Council Hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. You sigh and sit back. Is this what a council is like? Yes. No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. The coronation. The coronations take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Okay, and when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look at the nearest back. The council will decide what happens at your coronation. Get it over with then. Oh, here we go. Okay, certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Over here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Okay. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. One law per vote, and you can use your veto. Okay. When a vote opens, nobles vote using the command !vote, followed by the choice letter, i.e. vote option A. If you keep repeatedly checking the shipping progress of your package, will it arrive faster? Yes. That has been proven to be true, yes. The monarch can change how a vote is run. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yes, okay. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted, or if the timer hits 0. Okay. What kind of coronation for the new king? Oh, the monarch can mark their preferred voting option, or the monarch can take a voting option off the table. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and a fountain of wine. Costs 1,000 gold, would increase stability. Force the commoners to swear a blood oath. More authority, less stability. Throw the king into the river. More stability, less authority. Or nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. more farming, or with less wealth. I don't want to be thrown in the river, so I'm gonna. Can I select this? Yeah, you ain't voting for that. You're not throwing me in a river. Start the vote. Okay, you have 30 seconds now. You can't throw me in the river, but you can do any of the other ones. And everyone can vote, not just the councillors, as far as I'm aware. Oh, it shows me who votes for what. That's handy. Let me just look at my enemies list. Finally, I can add another name onto it besides Richard Nixon. Ding ding. So, does it forward or do I have to press continue? I think I have to press. Voting tied at 4? Break the tie by selecting one of these options. I'll take the one that raises the thing towards me being a winner. The nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. These 4 voted for it. Okay. This shows which stats have changed and by how much. Farming is sufficient, fertile, abundant, sorry. Their wealth has decreased. Oh yeah, they have the individual stats for each region, I see. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Crowning achievement, what is that for? Let me just check. You attended your coronation. Yep. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking End the Season. Where? Each region will now vote on one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Okie dokie. Chiefs of the North, we all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter. How do we make that happen? So I presume I'm not allowed to see this? Oh, I am allowed to see this. So what scheme should the North pursue to overthrow me is what this is. Oh wait, am I picking this? No, I think you're supposed to be voting. Ragnarok. Two votes for Ragnarok? 3 votes for Ragnarok. Yeah, you've got to get in a bit quicker, I think. There might be a way to extend timers, but I didn't see anything about that. So they're pursuing Ragnarok. I see. Only people in the group can vote, so you have to know what colour you're in. Oh, that's why they want you to use the extension, I guess. So I guess next it'll be whoever's in the purple court, and then finally green. Okay. With dice over, blah blah blah. Okay, yes. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 3 seasons. Currently, your military is at 7. Oh, I see. That's probably bad. Yeah, how to join is in the top left. Exclamation mark join followed by whatever pronoun you want the game to refer to you as. If you don't put in anything, it defaults to they, them. My fellow counts, in ancient times, these was... Okay, you don't like me. So the vampires, you can either go for subterfuge, blood ritual, or possession. AKA lore stability, get the highest farming. Oh, that kind of works too well with what I'm trying to do as well. Lore own defiance. Well, that's pretty unanimous then. No, you can't have your pronoun be your name. You would have to just do like he, she, they, them, it, presumably, if you wanted to. Blood ritual. Get the highest farming. Your farming is currently already highest. I see. Ensure the East can withstand a famine. The highest farming in 4 seasons. Okay. Which is currently true. And then the people who are in the masks, aka pirates. Whoever's in that, you can either go for a doppelganger, get lowest defiance, monopoly, raise your own trade, or a conspiracy, lower the treasury. Sound harder. Hello, kitty. We've got a split vote. Doppelganger's taking it by the looks of it. It is indeed install a doppelganger. Okay, lowest defiance. You're all equal currently. Okay. Although they're definitely going to raise defiance. Maybe not them though. Trust of a spy master. Lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Here you can review the schemes and their claimants. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir if you have one. Okay, so they're one step, one step, one step. Warning, the monarch currently has no heir. Yes. End the season. So this is a new season and we have all these events. An invitation, the honor guard, giant spiders. Gotta see giant spiders. Armored hoof. A forest in my lands has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as horses. How big are the horses? The trees are shrouded in webs and travellers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Some choices are uncertain outcomes called challenges. They can either be random or stat based. The percentage shows the chance of success. Send in an army to wipe them out. 60% military. Burn it with fire, and trade down, farming down, defiance up. Put a bounty on giant spider legs, less money in the treasury, or we must learn to coexist with giant spiders. Raise defiance. Hello, shells. Let's see, you want defiance up, so I'm going to veto that you can't learn to coexist with the spiders. Wait, no, you're not. Yeah, where are you after defiance? No, you're after most farming. No. No, I'm okay with having every option on the table here. Vote. I don't know if everyone gets to vote. Oh, everyone does. There we go, because that's some green faction. So, oh, okay, I see. So it's not just 3 groups against the king, because you can also conspire to stop the other, like, other sides winning as well. So that makes it a bit more complicated. You have to join first, shells, by just typing !join join followed by your pronoun. So what won here? It was a draw. The voting tied at 4. Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Burn it with fire. We must learn to coexist. They didn't want the highest defiance, so if I raise their defiance, that makes it harder for who did vote for defiance to win. So yes, you must learn to coexist with the giant spiders after all. In time you will learn to put up with it. Defiance is now aloof. Coexist are monsters, mandibles dripping with venom, snatching merchants off the road and stringing them up to suck them dry. They're more afraid of you than they are of them. Perhaps the scholars have some ideas on how you and the spiders can coexist peacefully. Okay, oh, you can move this around actually. I guess they must be like evil down there because we don't communicate with them. Let's see. I presume you get to do all of them, it's just the order in which you do them. The green territory is the smallest. Wait, no, it's not. Who is this? Oh, it's the capital, it's my land. Now that you're a king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from dangers. This is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chief with their most famous warrior heroes. Okay, yeah. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that'd be loyal to coin above all. I've made my decision. I await your verdict. I don't want them because they want to kill me. In general. I will take the vampires because I want them to be stronger military-wise. Which is... oh wait, this tells you. So it defines up and down, but it's not specific. I'll take the Eastern Knights. Aloof. But Defiance went down to Cordial. That's fine, they're even. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. You're fired. This year we'll be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honour if you could attend. If I decline, their defiance goes up. Alright, I need to keep reminding myself. Military, farming, defiance. This probably won't raise military. Well, tell me what it is. 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking. I look forward to it. How do you play? Type join. You can also do a pronoun if you want, otherwise it defaults to they, them. That's it for the season, right? So, in season, nobles can use their wealth to bid on any buildings in the region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through auction, where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When an auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command, !fund, where X is personal wealth. I hope you're following this, chat. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Oh, here's your personal wealth here, sorry. So yeah, there is a companion app or extension you can get that will have this stuff at all times. How come kitty shells and whatnot have more gold? So, the chiefs, i.e. the blue names, they have to pick between Deer Park and Fortress, I think. And you're using your personal wealth on these. Only the 2 highest funded will be built. Did you see that, Zach? Ah, so this is another way that the 3 factions compete with each other then. Because only the 2 highest bids will be built, regardless of which faction it's from. And it tells you what they do. So... I'm giving you like 10 seconds just to make your decision internally if you want to do this. It tells you what effect it has on stats. Thank you D. Tomlinson, for using your Twitch Prime for the 75th time. And with that, there you go. Fund, ! Fund. So for instance, ! Fund 100 would fund building A for 100 wealth. Sorry, fund A 100. Someone put in a whole 1,000? That must have been Shill, the sheep gambles poorly. Oh wait, no, that was combined wealth, sorry. That was combined. 2.7, 2.8k? What are you trying to guarantee? Oh, aqueducts to get farming up, of course. And what's E? E is the cathedral which would raise faith. I don't know what the faith does. Well, I think everyone's out of money. But I can't fast forward this one, because it's you lot going against each other. Don't try and eBay. Why am I saying eBay weird? eBay, as in like AE. Don't eBay snipe. That ain't cool. Alright, the aqueduct got funded and so did the cathedral. There's who put in the most money. End the season. Oh, there's a follow-up. Coexisting with spiders. I'm an archaeologist, or sorry, an arachnologist, you said, for having spider problems. Giant spider. We want to learn how to live alongside them. They're Tyrannus magnum, colloquially known as the giant spider or the gigantula. Yes, okay, you can raise them as livestock or milk them for their potent venom. Or you can harvest their silk, which makes fine sails and formidable armour. Last but not least, you could train them from birth to be ridden as mighty steeds. Who could resist a cavalry regiment that comes into battle atop these mighty arachnids? The possibilities are endless, but first you need to get a hold of some eggs. No easy task, I'm afraid. Okay, so hire some adventurers for the task is treasury money. Send in soldiers to kill the spiders and take their eggs. 50% of their military goes. Lure the spiders from their nest with an offering. 90% farming. Or leave the spiders alone. Defiance goes up, trade goes down. This is for the vampires who want their farming to be good. 90% farming means you're giving 90% of your farming, presumably. Why would I veto C? Because I want you to have bad farming. Right? Oh, those are percentage chances? But it doesn't have an up or a down arrow. So, how do I know? I guess you don't know, right? Hello Seeker, we're playing a Twitch integration game, we're still just getting the hang of it. There's a 90% chance it will succeed, yes, but does the farming stat go up or does the farming stat go down? We don't know. There are drops? None of them I'm aware of. A 90% chance to fail and go down. Oh, which is what I would want then. I'm going to veto that you can't make me hire people to do it. Start the vote. You just got a drop alert? Do you have an Overwatch tab open in another window or something? Well, oh, there's so many votes on C that it doesn't even display names anymore. It is a drop from watching this? Okay, I didn't realise it had drops. Voting has closed. Lure spiders from their nest with an offering. Local farmers drive their herds into the web-shrouded wood. Hideous squealing and crunching noises ring out from the trees as the spiders devour their prey. Once the arachnids are too full to move, thieves dart into their nest and recover the eggs. Farming is now abundant. It went from 9 to 8. So it went down. The thieves return with a wagon, groaning under the glistening heap of spider eggs. You order them sent to a nearby farm, hatched and raised as livestock. That's disgusting. Hopefully eastern farmers are up to the task. Finding a spouse. That's part of my win condition. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. You haven't found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. Better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love. But I will say men. Excellent, I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Also, you're fired. In the frozen waste north of the border, there are hillfolk eager to join our kingdom as full citizens. Why don't we offer them the chance in exchange for a decade of military service, of course? This is going to raise your military. You want to raise your military. But they could also be bad at their job, I suppose. An intriguing idea. Offer citizenship to any hillfolk willing to join. So hang on, what's this? Less defiance, more military, less... I don't know. Oh, stability. Stability. And that is faith goes down, which is already at 0. Offer citizenship, but only to select of the best warriors, less defiance, more military. Or no, this is a preposterous idea, raise defiance. Oh, I'm on cooldown. If I let you vote for this, you're obviously going to vote for one of the options that raises military, because why wouldn't you? I will not give you the chance. Wait, maybe you can still vote? That was just my preference? What happens if you go against my preference? Do I get to execute one of you at random? Yes, other groups. You don't want them to get more military because then they win. Why are people who are not in Team Blue voting for this? Voting has closed. Officer citizen, so you just took in anyone who's asking. Defiance went down, they're loyal again. Crazy, I was talking to Crazy. I guess that fits. Their military went up, unfortunately. Military is now terrifying. Their manners are atrocious. Okay, so stability is teetering. Faith can't even go any lower. Yeah, it's one step closer to Ragnarok. Thanks to whoever wasn't paying attention on the non-blue team and helped you vote for it. Well, that was the season. I don't think there's anything. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Partition Sorin has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. This is a player who has bought King of the Castle. Oh, okay. They can set their customizations, get access to special outfits, and appear more often in storylines. We're on our disaster of a year. Not only are we clashing with the kingdom on a daily basis, our relationship is the worst in the entire kingdom. The Spy Master will never trust. Oh, so this is like chances to get back some lost ground, I guess. Here goes the search for a lookalike. Not well. Best I found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose, the wrong coloured eyes, and a wooden leg. Oh, he's talking to Blight. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelgangers out there, I'm sure of it. Their aim is to be the lowest defiance, and currently they are the highest defiance. You may collect a common tax or target a specific region. It decreases their defiance and will decrease noble wealth. Sorry, increase defiance and decrease noble wealth. Defiance goes up 1, we get 400 gold, and they lose 400 gold. Or I can just do a common tax to only get 200. Oh, so the pirates got 500, everyone else got 200. So that means, yeah, Team Green is sitting pretty with the wealth right now. You need money to fund an army, right? So, get taxed. Oh, I can only tax one person. Well, get taxed. An old debt, eligible options, Winter Feast. Oh yeah, I said I would go to the Winter Feast, didn't I? Let's go get drunk. You finally reach the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Ormrad. Okay. Take a seat, grab a drink. Customary to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Nothing that lures military. I got you some pajamas. It's a thought that counts. In a couple of hours you are a little merry. Memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall leading the Tire Hall in song. It wasn't a happy occasion, we were all just belting out existentialism on prom night and feeling sad afterwards. Oh no, the bloody Defiance went down. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thoughts of the voyage home makes you wince. What is an old debt? Oh, Brad's here. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Wow, that's no way to talk to shells. That's very rude. Yeah, shut your daft mouth. Give me what I am owed, you honourless dog. What in the seven hells is going on? They expect me to pay a huge quantity of gold just because their great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestor's journal. Honor dictates that he is liable for his ancestor's debt. I demand we put this to a vote. Order him to pay the debt, cancel the debt, or order him to pay his debt plus 2 centuries of interest. Now remember, Chad, he is from the Team Blue and they're winning, although sadly none of these affect the stat that needs to be lowered. I'm just going to let it ride and vote for whatever. Wow. Well, I think that it's safe to say that you're ordering him to pay 2 centuries worth of interest. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. Oof. Acts of my ancestors, 2 centuries of interest, but I'll go bankrupt. Defiance is now aloof, Defiance is now loyal. You're even with the patricians. The great-grandfather should have thought of that before he decided to run so slowly. Tell you what, I'll give you a few weeks to sell off your family silver before I expect full payment. Oh no, your wealth went to 0 and Shoals has got 2,700? We're rich! This is an outrage, I'll get you back for this. Eligible options. I found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible from the east. Well, what about the other ones? Oh, from each of the 3 regions, I see. To have and to hold, yes. Alliance comes first. Or sometimes not at all, baby. She's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered with a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? Okay. Magnus? Oh, of the Northern G. Tomlinson clan. I can't make them be more powerful military-wise. An avid reader with a vast library? You're saying he's a nerd, but he's also got an axe? Is he Grognak? I need to know what the 3 choices are first. I'll say I see the appeal. This is Roland. What is that beard? He's Zarkidi dynasty. He ran off and tried to join a circus. They found him in the end, thank the 9th. He lost half the family fortune in the gambling No. Dimitri is part of Kitty Cat Gundam's estate. He spends most of his time in his villa alone. I know little about him. Could be worse, but could be a lot better. By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Am I really going to gain a lifelong alliance if they're about to murder me with their military? I've made my decision, although I don't remember their name. Oh, it was Magnus. That's going to lower their defiance, though, which is a... Well, it's a problem, but then it also means they're competing and could beat out this military stat. Defiance is crumbling, Defiance is cordial. That should be it. Yes. Brokering an alliance. The chiefs plot to bring an end of the world. Ragnarok. Initial talks with the ice giants are going so well they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys. This is Sly Thief talking. Farming is now fertile. Joke's on you, I need that for my victory. You're playing into my hands. We must offer them something the giants desire. The whole kingdom worth of pillage? If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage of the chief's schemes, they must raise other regions' trade to a combined total of 10 or more in 3 seasons. The other regions, oh bollocks, they're already above 10. You hear that, Team Purple, Team Green? They're one step closer to winning unless something about this changes. You can adopt a law that alters how voting is run. You can only adopt one law at a time. The nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain personal wealth. I can bribe, basically. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain authority +1. Or nobles must vote for their least favourite option, and the option with the least votes pass. That's just confusing. Let's, you vote the way I vote, you get some money. Oh, it's from my... Is it my... No, it isn't from this, I think. You're one of the dynasties in the green area, yeah. Seems like we're doing a lot of stuff down here first. Yeah, let's do this, actually. An unusual request. Apparently there's currently 950 events in the game, by the way. I recently arranged for petrified bones of a long dead giant to be imported to the coast from the north. I'm seeking your blessings to hold a spice festival. Why don't you just hold a festival in a field like a normal person? Excuse me, a dead giant? In the north we believe the giants are the children of the gods. To dig one up, take it from its homeland is profane and must not be done. So give permission for the festival to go ahead. Trade goes up, defiance changes in some fashion, and faith goes down. Defiance will change. Well, if you go with them, that presumably means up. Trade would go up though, which is bad because that's what the blue team wants you to do. Our Lady Andromeda Galaxy to return the dead giant to his homeland. Defiance will change, probably go up. Send gold and gifts to the chiefs to soothe over operations. Wealth goes up, treasury goes down, trade goes down. I'm going to select a monarch's choice, so if you vote for the one I voted for... Oh wait, I had to do that one. No, cancel, cancel. There. If you vote for my choice, which is B, you get 500 gold to your personal account. Just saying. 500 whole gold. 500 gold. That's a lot of gold. You could do a lot of things with that 500 gold. Like keep it under a table in a briefcase. No! No! It's like you don't want to be rich. Now Shows has all the buying control. Alright, the festival is going ahead. I don't see how I should be blamed. I tried to bribe. Trade is now opulent. Defiance is aloof. Defiance is aloof. Faith can't go any lower. Plague ship. Nurgle is visiting us. Apparently we stopped a ship in the harbour. Merchant vessel and the crew have come down with a kind of plague. Oh, please let me send them somewhere. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo. Grumpy is here. Carrying fine silks, rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew, we need to secure those goods. Tell me more about the plague. High fever, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting. Sounds like creeping scourge. Yeah, this sounds like Nurgle's handiwork. Or they just had to watch 4 Disney movies back to back. Let's call a vote. Allow the ship to dock and offload the goods. That is a lot of stat changes, good grief. Quarantine the ship but take the goods, that's a 50-50 chance. Quarantine the ship and toss the goods into the sea. Trade down, defiance up, wealth down. Sink the ship and all aboard. Trade down, defiance up, wealth down. And this is the people who want high... no, they want low defiance. But I also want their trade to go down. Well, trade is going down on every option except the 50-50 chance. I think I'm just going to let this one fly. I'm curious where everyone's going to vote. So there's all your options. Carry on. Okay, it's kind of split so far. There's a lot of abstainings on it, unless your votes are just coming in slow. Ooh, it's split. I appreciate those wanting the gamble. I think that's taking it just at the end there. Team Blue was all in on making you gamble. That's weird considering you want them to have high trade. Quarantine the ship but take the goods. Challenge failed. Defiance is now cordial, which is what you wanted. Grumpy's wealth has increased from 1500 to 18. Unfortunately, the silks must be infested with fleas that carried the infection. A week later, your marshal brings dire news. Your Majesty, signs of creeping scourge have been seen in many in the town. This is what you deserved, quite frankly. We must shut down the roads and quarantine the worst affected areas. Trade is now down by 2, although it's still at 10. Or did it say more than 10? I can't remember now if it was more than 10 or... Military is now pathetic, farming is now needful, stability is unstable in the entire kingdom. You see, it was 10 or more. And the Navy finally board the quarantine ship. Months later, they find nothing but corpses. And that is... no, not the season, there's a royal wedding to have. This is me trying to get my win. Okay, one giant party. Feels like you're not the only one taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. You're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral. Oh, hang on. Stability up, authority up, defiance down. Yes. Holy matrimony. Achievement unlocked. After the wedding, there's a feast. After a feast is a dance. Stability is now teetering. Well, at least it went up. Authority is commanding. Defiance is cordial, loyal, and loyal. Oh, crap. Okay. Don't answer Seeker's question. You don't need to worry about it. Let me worry about blank. I miss the war. The north is too warm down here and people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. What do you mean? Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. Okay. And that's the season. Late at night, 2 counts meet. Oh, this will be the forwarding of your thing. Willie is talking. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Oh, and they just went up again. They're rampant. You see? Although that helps me as well. A person from the coast moving to our land, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Most pleasing, but won't summoning this demon be sorry, what? You're summoning a demon? The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. The tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos? The next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. And stability is currently 4. Oh, son of a bitch. Here it is. Behold. Dunno! They've found their doppelganger. It's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. Okay, the next phase of their scheme is... lead the kingdom in utter chaos. The patricians must lower stability to 4... Son of a bitch! It's already 4 or less. So we've got 2 blue ticks here, and we've got... that's for their phase 2, and their phase 2 is already as well. The monarch currently has no heir. Oof. A prediction? Oh, uses for spiders. I want to see more for the spiders. I was the fella tasked with looking after the spider eggs, and I'm pleased to say they've grown up into nice plump young specimens, big as house cats and near as tame. Wonderful. They're like little lambs. I like to tuck them into bed with me and let them scurry all over me. Okay. The wife complains, but I tell her not to worry. They're harmless if you breathe through your nose. I suppose this means we should decide what to actually do with these damn spiders. Train them as steeds. Military and defiance goes down. Milk them for venom. Farming, military and authority. Harvest their silk, trade, military, defiance. I will give you the golden choice. If you vote for milking them when they're venom, you get a nice healthy 500 personal wealth. All that gold just waiting for you. All you have to do is pick B. Look at all these people voting the bite way? The right way. I don't like how coordinated Team Blue are being. Are you back channeling? You conspiring in the Discord or something? Milk them for venom. Spiders sent back to farms and regularly milked for their venom. Poison is a formidable pesticide. It also has a cumulative effect in microdoses. Okay. Cornucopia in the military is strong. Good enough, I suppose. You just copy Valinar? He's not the true king. Alright, this is very Twitch, a prediction. Oh, speaking of Valinar, betrayer, I mean the friend. I'm an amateur astronomer, oh no. I've seen that a solar eclipse is on the way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. You can see the sun from anywhere, though. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. Focus on holy protection, encourage visitors to witness the event, or these sun-obsessed fools should focus on their land, not the sky. What are they trying to do currently? They want trade to go up. I'm going to veto, so you cannot do this. Get wrecked. Abstain if you must, but you shan't be doing that. Look at that, they're all instantly in on the A. I think Team Green needs to coordinate their strategy better. You're helping Team Blue win faster than you're winning. Because they're ahead of you by a season. Alright, holy protection it is. Faith is impious? Impious? Defiance can't go any lower. A terrible fire in the city of Armin's Peril, where once were a dozen buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Filled with religious conviction, the townsfolk seized the travelling wizard and attempted to burn him at the stake for practicing dark magic. I'd say. This is why you never tangle with wizards. Rebuild the city exactly as it was, 1500 gold. Rebuild in stone rather than wood, 3000 gold. Offer no help, or find and punish the wizard responsible. That does a lot of stuff. My preferred voting option would be to build it as it was. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Kinda wish I'd saved my veto now. Well, vote. Oh, it's a draw so far. It's still... Oh, no, it's not. Offer no help. It still costs money, but it doesn't cost 3 grand. Alright, offer no help. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Their wealth is decreased. Defiance is cordial. Trade is now dynamic? No. is it pulling back like this? Oh, it was just doing it. So this is auctioning again. So there's all the buildings and what they do. I'll give you a little bit to read it all because it's down to you. Look at the money some people have. Especially Shulls. So Team Blue have a stadium or a thieves guild, fortress or a prison for Team Purple, Team Green got a grand bazaar or a monument. You can see what they do on the screen. And spend money. Tells you how to do it on the red bar at the top right. Over here. Someone instantly put in a grand, or no, that's combined. Remember, only the top 2 get funded and get built. 4,500 on a prison? Why would a prison lower stability? Guess maybe it's a front for the vampires and their demon summoning. Well, no one's touching that because Shell's put so much money in. And E is the Grand Bazaar. Okay. Shell's put 2 grand in, Grumpy put 2 grand in. That is a lot of kingdom folk. I don't know what this says about your something. Oh, your heir. Your marriage has grown stale. It only took 1 season? There's no spark. He cares about stupid... Oh, he's a nerd, right, yeah. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Sure. Your happiness isn't important, yeah. Wow, a child of your own would do the trick even if they're a bastard. I know they mean that in the literal definition, but still. Wait, I just noticed there's a new pop-up in the activity feed. Shared their watch streak 3. What? I'm not familiar with that feature. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around here somewhere. I've got a dumpster filled with Twitch babies. We could probably just use one of them. Is that implying via magic? I'm gonna adopt a lowborn child from an orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy about that. Tell them to eat pant. Blasphemy. My agents suspect there's a reason behind the recent unrest. The counts are stirring up chaos to power some kind of dark ritual. What sort of ritual? We must fight back against this sacrilege. So if you're not in Team Purple, remember that this is them trying to win. Order kingdom-wide curfews to calm things down. Stability, authority, defiance up. Send inquisitors to uncover proof. Delay the scheme for 1 season. Or leave the counts to their petty business. You will not be leaving the counts to their petty business. On you go. That's a lot of voting A so far. Okay. Kingdom-wide curfews to calm things down. Stability is unstable. Commanding has gone down. Aloof. Cordial. Inquisitors never have enough power. What about Exterminatus? You're aware of Ice Giant? Oh, this is us trying to stop all their scheming. Chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. They've offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. Okay. Can we take them in a fight? Okay. Send tribute to the ice giants, or build a great wall along the northern border to delay them, or trust in the strength of our arms to defeat them. Trade defines authority. I'm going to do the Monarch's golden choice on delaying Team Blue. Do the right thing. Vote for money. I mean, B. Wait, why is Blue also voting for B? Delay those northerners, yep. Okay, there is a Great Wall. The Great Wall of Scotland, I mean, whatever this area is. Lightning Flick's Wall. Okay, so we have an extra season to do something. Tearing the Veil. That can't be good. Bad news, but good for us. There is giant spiders, actually, yes. The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. Which honoured guest should we invite? Nurgle! Asgard-Zarad, Lord of Dismay, the seventh god Smile. Lower on faith would be your goal. Or Belfaminar, the Hungering Absence. Queen of Corruption, raise your own trade. I don't get to vote. Oh, the vote's already on. Sorry, the vote is on. I didn't realise. I presume only Team Purple can vote. It's a draw. Oh wait, no, it's not a draw. A vote came in at the last second. It's the Hungering Absence, Queen of Corruption. I don't know what that means, really. That's fine. It was worth it! Was it worth it, though? So thank you for continuing your gifted subscription from Rydog. Oh, that is Nurgle. Pestilence and Starvation. Okay, her summoning ritual requires rare reagents. Stockpile resources, there's no time to waste. This is their final stage of scheme. The counts must raise their trade to at least 6. It's at 4. They're not there yet. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. ... If 2 or more regions pass a final scheme stage, the winner is decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasure hit 0 and a final stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear if you've acquired an heir. Okay. Who do I tax? The East. That's what I was thinking, because I want shells to have less money. Yeah. Shark attacks? It's a lot of attacking. Okay, there's a shark. I'm just going to call it Jaws. You can't close my... Oh, this is literally just the plot of Jaws 1. It's vital for tourism. Ignore anyone talking about a man-eater or a Jaws or a sinking boat or going after the children first. Over the next 7 days, so many tourists are eaten that the common folk start referring to it as Shark Week. Finally, the council is forced to intervene. Stability is lowered. Son of a bitch. They did that on purpose. Keep the beach open. Hire an adventurer to hunt down the man-eater. Shut down the beach or turn the shark itself into an attraction. Stability goes up if the beach closes. I'm going to veto that you're not allowed to keep the beach open and hope for the best. Here we go. Okay, that's a lot of votes. Team Blue once again unified. Call him Bruce? What, Bruce the Shark? Alright, now the shark is the tourist attraction. It's genius, we flip it on its head. Defiance has gone down. An impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach, see the world famous man-eating shark, thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Trade is opulent and the wealth of some patricians has increased. And now the North's got wild beast attacks, talking to crazy. The wildlife has gone berserk. They're not mere beasts, hulking creatures twisted by magic. Don't you want the end times? You're trying to do Ragnarok. The other regions have plenty of their own problems. Your August Majesty? And you're all as useful as nipples on a breastplate. Point of order, Your Highness. Though the church's presence in the north is minimal, we could provide shelter to those in need. Also, I've never met you before. Oh wait, I think you married me. Whether there are abundant... Okay, yeah. Or if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries who aren't afraid of a few wild bears. Tell the northerners to fend for themselves. What are they trying to raise again? Trade elsewhere, so that wouldn't help really. Hire mercenaries or instruct the northerners to seek refuge in the church. Authority can... I'm going to do the golden touch on A. Do the right thing, vote for money. Vote A for money. I can afford to lose a little bit of authority. Spoken like a true Scot, how dare you? Well, I'm sorry to say, Kitty, but you've been outvoted by literally everyone else. Oh, I saw you change your mind at the end there. It didn't count, I don't think. Hey, you're trying to do an alliance with the Frost people. You can do it yourself. They're aggravated. Oh, that went up really high. Strange beasts ravage the northern countryside, continually eluding any soldiers sent after them. At the very least, their attacks lessen in time. We've learned nothing from the scripture about the eclipse. We searched throughout most of the ancient monasteries and discovered a book describing the time the sun went dark. And then... servants of the evil seventh god broke through while the darkness fell and took possession of those who predicted the eclipse. And the seer in question is none other than Chief Valinar. I always suspected. Describes how the demons will use Valinar to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom. Seek out artifacts to protect the kingdom, rally priests, execute Chief Valinar immediately, or if this is nonsense, some old books aren't worth worrying about. The monarch's choice is going to be to execute Valinar immediately. He's leading Team Blue too much. He needs to go.
Did you see that, Zack?
Hello Kurt, thank you for using Twitch Prime again. You're here just in time to hopefully see Valinar die. Vote against Team Blue, take Valinar out. I once saw him commune with a snake. Yes. No, wait, it's a draw. Wait, but that means I get to pick though, right? Break the tie. Execute. Execute the plan. This is an outrage. The Inquisitor drags him away with ruthless efficiency. He is executed within the hour, his body left in a cleansing pool far underground. The chiefs now vow revenge. They are furious. Chief Valinar has died. Valinar II has joined the council. Oh, it's very fitting that I gave you lot the crab rave symbol. I customized that before I went live. You killed my father. In my defense, he was possessed by a demon. Chief Sly Thief is hosting yet another feast. Well, I guess you got promoted. Meat is being passed around in good measure, recommending only two things, really good news or really bad news. Okay. Oh, Jazz is here as well. I'm drinking until my ancestors feel it. Are those ice giants I saw my way through your lands? Have you really done it? They'll be marching with us on the morrow? Wow. Oh, you're voting immediately. You're voting immediately. Let the ice giants fight alone and swoop into the kingdom's quote-unquote rescue, lower authority, or march with the giants and devastate the kingdom, goal, lower stability. So this is you picking your final goal. Okay, you're going to help devastate the kingdom. I knew they were wrong-uns. Won't be much left of the palace after this, but we'll build a new one, bigger and fancier with more bones. More bones! Ale slushes over the floor, Sly Thief teeters on the edge of a bench. Either way, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party. We do need to make sure the kingdom is sufficiently unstable, don't forget, or they'll unite and repel us, ice giants or no. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 1 or less. Aha, you're not there yet. Okay, so we can tweak laws. Nobles must vote for their least favourite option, and the option with the least votes pass. I'm tempted to do that, but it would confuse things too much. Timer set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close once the timer is over. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to do stop the count. Oh, I have to get rid of one. Get rid of, how do I get rid of one I already have? Oh, there. Get rid of... Please choose one. I want to get rid of this one. Or am I not allowed to get rid of that one? Oh, it did swap, right? Stop the count is there now. Okay. One or more regions are able to rebel as their defiance stat is higher than both authority and stability. If the rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win a vote between the two, we'll pick the successor. Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a military start are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. Oh. If stability or... yeah, okay. So they're on the verge of rebellion, they can't start, they can't start. Okay. Chiefs may vote to rebel by typing !rebel. Are you going to do that, or can I start looking at these events? It does not seem to have been given enough votes by Team Blue. I'm going to go into an event then. What animal problem? Great beasts have migrated from the north and are... Oh no, they're now attacking down here. Oh, that's their comeuppance, I guess. Pay for mercenaries, let the patricians deal with them, or denounce the chiefs for letting this happen. I need you to have higher military in case the blue team rebels. You now get some money if you pick this option. Vote A for money. Oh no, it's split. Oh no, it's losing. Team Blue, damn you. Okay. It costs a chunk of change, but who cares? It's money to spend. Nice, okay, that's quite a nice boost. If they ally against Team Blue, that means they're even. My favourite colour has betrayed me, I know. A bizarre something. Report. Report from one of my little birdies that Lord Patrician Soren's villa, he has the most unusual guest. Oh right, a copy of me. I found out about their ploy. Oh no, I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something. Okay. Triple security around the palace, conduct a thorough search of the villa to delay the scheme or do nothing. I'm going to veto doing nothing and put the other two up to a vote. Remember, if you pick A, that raises stability, and that would mean that annoys Team Blue. Hello Daniel, why is your name purple, not blue? I mean green. They're vying for who's going to devour the corpse of my kingdom currently. We're anti-blue because the blue side is winning, or is closest to winning, I think. I'm nowhere near. Triple the security around the palace. Okay, could be worse, I suppose. Bad news from the east. Ugh. Urgent tidings from the north. God, you give me a headache. The north is increasingly lawless. And the coasts, yeah, they demand hours and higher pay. Let them eat cake. What do you suggest? We lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which to prioritise. Reform the eastern courts. Trade up to find down stability up. They want their trade up. Send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom. Military down. I don't want the military down either. Break up the strikes along the coast. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Go. This happens in the English Parliament all the time. People are just sleeping so they forget to vote. Closed. Send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom. The north is rocked by vicious battles. Oh, that's good. Military going down is good. Defiance is grumbling. Hey, we gained quite a lot of stability there too. Nice. And I think we're at the end of the season. Okay, so we're back to Soren. Kingdom's not exactly peaceful, but there's no way we could stage the abduction of the king without being noticed. We need chaos! Aim to lower stability to 4 or less. But you can't. Was that just to remind you, I guess? These upstarts are starting to have a right to your throat. Oh yeah, look, that's 2 out of the 3 are at their last thing. They've got to get stability down a lot, though. Trade is at least 6? No. Okay. Rebellion report. What on earth is that Atomic Mass Games just tweeted out? I don't know what that is. Anyway, okay, so you've read all this. End season. Your heir. Your heir. Ice cream sandwiches. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... Oh. These are all the same. More stability. Although Defiance is getting increasingly bad everywhere. Wait, Daniel's here now. He's my name the second. I got an achievement. And noises in the night. That can't be good. Screaming in the courtyard. Get up and investigate. A blood-curdling scream, followed by shouting below, then a deep guttural roar. Something is attacking the palace watch. Find a weapon and head downstairs. Your father's old sword. Your honor guard are nowhere to be found. Move silently. Okay. The creature appears in the... Oh god, it's a werewolf! Who's for some reason dressed in a suit and tie. Oh no, 40% chance or 30% chance? 40% chance. Play the percentages. You dive out the way and prepare for a counterattack. But the beast simply bats your sword away? Oh no! Oh no, I've been hit by a werewolf. I think that might mean I'm a werewolf now. Wait, it's a bear? This is a bear? What do you want from me? Kill the beast! Oh, I got an achievement called Guards. You got your honor guard killed in the line of duty. Oh no! Your honor guard have been wiped out. His collarbone is broken. Good grief. Story spread of your bravery and martial prowess. Commoners and nobles alike find a new respect for the king who has slain a bear in his nightgown. Yes, that's what happened. This is Marnius Calgar and his honor guard versus the Swarmlord all over again. The wound you have sustained in battle takes a long time to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't appear to be infected. Your physician expects you to make a full recovery eventually. Interesting. Oh, is that a... Oh no, best served cold. Come here. Oh no, it's an eclipse. Someone's possessed Valnar of a second. When you call the next council session, Valnar too looks furious. My father was unjustly slaughtered in the name of nonsense about eclipse demons. I demand justice. Your father is dead. I see no demons anywhere in the kingdom. We couldn't have been more right. I have this rock. It keeps away tigers. Really? How does it work? It doesn't work. It's just a stupid rock. I don't see any tigers around here, do you? I'd like to buy your rock. An apology and compensation. Reduce the High Inquisitor's powers as a gesture of goodwill. Apologise and force the patricians to pay. Or have him thrown in the dungeon for his insolence. The golden choice will be to throw Valnar in prison. It's the right thing to do if you want 500 gold. Ooh, Team Purple are all in on C. Team Green is split. I'm no longer split, unfortunately. No, stability goes down. Oh, so does Defiance, though. They're now heathens. Okay, that's fine. It's time for another auction. Look at all that money you have. Think fast. You haven't thought fast enough. Oh, there we go. Now you're voting. Cast your votes where you're... cast your votes and your money where you're wanting to spend it. 10,000? Oh, because it lowers stability, of course. Someone needs to throw money in this. You don't want Team Blue to get this. You don't want this. I don't think anyone else has the funds to do it. Yeah, I know both blue and green want it. Shut up. I'm trying to get them to help. Damn it. A prison and trade for a Grand Bazaar. Oh, because they want trade going up as well, of course. My ambition. I did want to be a father of a nation, but so far I've not convinced anyone. Damn it! But the farming was my goal. Look how high it is. Infiltrate each region with loyal spies. Crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies. I'm not listening to the religious option, really. Let's go for authority and military. We'll crush all of them. Or attempt to, anyway. Although, honestly, my farming was so good. Fevered Dreams. Oh no, I'm going to be turning into a werewolf, aren't I? Oh, I got an achievement there. What did that say? Oh, damn it. And the achievement is called a woo. Something must be done. I'm going to go hunting to satiate your urges.
Did you see that?
The dream only grows more vivid. Hello Pikachu's Ragnarok, thank you for using your Twitch Prime, I appreciate that. Welcome back. Cloth covered cart is wheeled into your court, it stinks. It's the body of one of the Palace Watch. Slain a few months ago in your castle after trying to kill you, do you recall? I was attacked by a beast, not a man. He transformed by some terrible curse. Yep, I'll take the money, thanks. Weeks later, startling news reaches your ear. There's a massacre at the university with a similar beast killing scores of professors and students alike, including Professor Drayton. Well, fuck. This time, no chances for taking the dead are burned immediately, including the beast, felled eventually by the city watch. Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. The kingdom's on the brink of chaos, it's the perfect time we have to strike. Most of my Palace Watch is dead, to be honest. Oh, Team Green voting immediately. Lure the king to the coast and abduct, or manufacture a food crisis and kidnap him during the relief efforts. So you want to raise your own defiance or lure own farming? Team Green. Honestly, your stats for both are pretty good. Okay, raise your own defiance as one. Okay. They have to raise their defiance to at least 7, but without starting a rebellion. So try and remember that part, Green. Their defiance is at 5. I'm just going to do common tax. I can't risk it. Tax the pirates? Nope. Everyone is on the verge of rebellion. Oh, we're vampire focused this time. Ambition, tyranny. Okay. Oh, the hinges myself. You pull a lever on your throne and a trapdoor opens to the marshal's left. Beneath is a pit full of writhing snakes, all deadly, of course. The nobles won't stand for it right now. Try to intimidate them like this and they'll just raise the rebellion. What can I do? Win the loyalty of the troops. Force them to answer directly to you instead of the chiefs. I like the sound of that. Okay. Raise authority to and the kingdom's overall military as much as you can. Well, the military is pretty high. The authority needs to go up though. Okay, the peasants are practically drowning in cabbages. The last time you studied something, it didn't work out well. Can't spread our secrets to just anyone. I'll have you know that our produce is very much in demand. Pay the Kents to accommodate the scholars, prohibit them, or claim the hybrid cabbages for the kingdom and distribute widely. Team Purple wants trade up. Which would be that one, so you're not getting to pick that one. You can pick between the other two. I'd personally like C. You should vote for C because that'll definitely screw me over. Pick C. Oh, there's one vote in it. Now it's a draw. Oh, by one vote. Hybrid cabbages are now the kingdom's property. Good day, sir. Stability up to 5, you say? Although they are enraged. Have them sent to the snake pit. Where is the event I haven't done? Oh, there. Heed my plea, a great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. Someone died? You ran out of capes. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. Okay. They're staying on us. Nonsense, our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired them to keep order for a pretty penny. The coast got up by 1 military, and their wealth went down a little bit. How's it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. I beg the council to be reasonable. Okay. Recall the order, restore the court's dignity, invest in security to help protect the coast, hire the order to join the palace watch, or ignore the situation. I'm gonna pay everybody to vote for C. You get 500 gold if you vote for C. C is the right choice. You get 500 gold. Look at these Team Blue traitors. You don't want to vote for what they vote for. This is a very split vote. Vote A or purple wins? No, not necessarily. Call the order and restore its dignity, unfortunately has won. Pirates hide out in hidden coves and target fishing vessels, leaving the patricians no choice but to import expensive food. Stability teetered and farming is meagre. Well, at least I pivoted off of farming, I guess. Well. Royal decree. Plus 500 treasury if the nobles vote in the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 500 treasury? No. Oh, if picked, they gain authority plus 1. Adopt instead of that. There we are. Everyone on the verge of rebellion. Ambition for tyranny. They're a complete mess, barely have no item. Oh, damn it. Focus on military authority for 2 seasons. Yeah, I tried to. I did try to. Oh, more dire news from the same guy? Danger Rob was found in the palace gardens this morning. He was attacked by something torn limb from limb. He probably deserved it. He was technically our guest at the time. We must make every effort to assure the counts that it was not intentional. Well, his predecessor, or not predecessor, his heir has joined. You suddenly recall the night before, dreams of blood and gore, ripping a helpless noble apart with your powerful jaws. Your Highness, are you listening? Oh. He was killed by a wild beast, and did not work. But more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You have become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise. I could get used to this. Oh, damn it. I could get used to this. Soon local peasants are afraid to go out at night. Rumours of a terrible bloodthirsty beast have spread across the Crownlands. Everyone is one step away from winning, yes. Except me. We're paying the order of the Gossamer Shield to protect our land, but Daniel decided they wanted the knights to come back to write poetry and pick flowers. Now crime is exploding. That's your problem. Oh, Daniel's personal wealth has increased and trade is prosperous. Oh no, they needed that. Invite Daniel to spread their ideals to the capital. Oh, that would raise stability. Send Daniel to the patricians to overcome their problems, or do this one. Stability and military would go up. What are you more likely to vote for, chat? You're not going to want this one because it raises military as well. You're going to want this one. So now if you pick it, I get authority. Team Blue all in instantly on B. Well, 60% roll on the military. Just send Daniel in alone. And he failed. He crosses the coastal border, brigands ambush him and beat them to the pulp. Before stealing all the... Aye, there goes all that money you earned. Oh no! Stability went down again. The only thing that's stable now is how unstable the kingdom is. Everyone is one step from winning. Embittered step-sibling, false pretender, long-lost nephew. Vermin at dinner is the only option I have. I think that probably means it's a lose event. You're about to tuck in when acts of my ancestors stop. The meat is crawling with flies. Call the High Inquisitor. There's something very wrong. Okay. Definitely demonic. How do we get rid of it? She opens her mouth to reply, but as she does so, wasps erupt from her mouth. She screams, more wasps. What the hell? She speaks with a buzz that scrapes at the back of your skull. Okay, I think you might be possessed. She collapses to the ground, twitching. Oh no! What are you doing here? Greetings, Your Highness. It's Danger Rob II! The fields are ravaged by plague and vermin thanks to our work, Your Grace. Surf all across the kingdom will starve. Unless you do right by them and give in to our demands. What do you want? Ready to give it to the rightful Queen Matilda? You have a choice. Die of old age in exile or be killed now. Either way we get the crown. Let me just grab my crown polish in my room. Oh dear. I think the counts have won. They did. Diabolus Ex Machina achievement unlocked. Team Purple won. The only thing I'm pleased about is Team Blue didn't. My skeleton was picked clean by a swarm of devouring insects, then that's the way Nurgle would have wanted it. Then the swarm engulfed the rest of the palace, consuming any who opposed the court's rule. The chief's argument with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about it. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. And so the demon did lay waste to the kingdom, and the fields were barren, and the sky turned black with insects. None were left to impose the rule of Queen Matilda, who ascended to the throne amid rejoicing to the counts. It lasted 3 years, 3 months, that's pretty good. Wealthiest noble was Katie, poorest was Tombury. The kingdom. Oh, that's how it's ended, yeah. Continue your dynasty. You may now continue a game. Completed games will create new saves where you can continue your story. Okay. Your second game will include dynasty events which continue the story of previous events. Oh. Your nobles will return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. Alright, that was really fun. That was good.